What's going on, everyone? Today I'm going to teach you how to play The Kids Aren't Alright by the Offspring. This song's a little bit more challenging. If you're a beginner, you might struggle a little bit with the rhythm, but we'll get through it. Let's get going. Alright, so we're in standard tuning. This song is all power chords. I'm going to actually get to the chords later. We're going to work on the intro first, so. The entire intro is done on the D string and the G string. It starts by your ring finger is on the 8th fret on the D string, and your index finger is on the 6th fret on the G string. And the rhythm you really have to pay attention to because it's the trickiest part of this song. So he's going to slide down to the 5th fret. You can do this two ways. If that's a stretch for you, you can use your pinky or just use your ring finger. So it starts with just that root, and then he's hitting both strings at the same time. It's a slide up. See how he's sliding from the 5th to the 6th? Then it goes to the second part, which is on the 4th fret on the D string, and then 6th fret on the G string. Again, you can use whatever fingers are most comfortable. But that's the rhythm to get down. It's the same rhythm for each section. Then the third part, 6th fret on the D string, and then you're going to lay your hand down, grab both those notes on the 6th fret, D and the G string. Then to the 5th fret on the G string. Then this last part goes. So that last part is you're keeping your hand in the same spot. 6th fret, you're going to bar both the strings, but you're going to grab this 8th fret on the G string. Then you go back to this shape, which is the 5th fret on the G string and the 6th fret on the D string. So, and that last one is just a hammer on to the 6th fret on the G string. So the whole thing, I'm going to do this really slow. The other thing that's kind of tricky is he's kind of bouncing the muting. If you just play it fully muted, it doesn't sound terrible, but on the recording you can hear that he's kind of just like lifting his hand just a little bit. So you kind of get into this bouncing pattern with this hand. Practice it, you'll get it down. The best advice I can give you is to start slow. Just start with that first chord. So then it goes to this lead, which is technically part of the rhythm that goes. And then it goes into the verse. So to break that down, we're just playing the first fret on the A string. So we're going to go to the 3rd and the 4th. And and then the second on the E string, then back to the third and the fourth on the A. And then he goes to the fourth, and this is when he starts repeating the notes. So all I'm doing there is going from the fourth to the sixth on the E, third fret on the A, fourth fret, sixth fret, and then it repeats. And that's it. Now we're up to the verse. So the verse is nothing but power chords, but again, the rhythm is what's kind of hard to get down to play up to speed because they're all downstrokes. So we're on the 6th fret, index finger on the 6th fret on the E, put your ring finger or your pinky on the A string on the 8th fret. Then you're going to go to the 2nd fret. Then the 3rd chord is on the 4th fret, A string, index finger, and then your ring finger or your pinky on the 6th fret. And the last chord is on the 4th fret power chord. So the whole thing should go. So to get that rhythm down, he's only strumming the open chord. So he takes his hand off from muting when he goes to that. So he hits each chord the first time open and lets it ring for just a split second. So I've tried playing this alternate picking and it just doesn't sound the same when you go. It just doesn't sound right. Chorus is the exact same chords, except it's just all strumming and letting the chords ring. So the lead is quite simple. I'll put the tab up so you can see it, but the one trick I'll show you to doing the bends that they do, he's bending on the G string and then hitting the note he's bending to on the B string. So this is a very common trick lots of people do because it sounds cool. You know, Van Halen used to do it all the time. But anyway, that's all he's doing. So I'll show you the first one. So 9th fret on the B string and then the 11th fret on the G string. You're only going to bend the G string. And you're bending it to this note, so it's a full bend. So if you hit both at the same time, you get this really cool sound. The rest of the solo is quite easy. Like I said, tabs up there for you guys. If you have any questions, comment below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, smash that bell so you're notified every time I make a video. Until I see you again, keep rocking.